Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Ex-Laker and former JJ Redick teammate takes unprompted shot at coach. After an extended coaching search, the Los Angeles Lakers landed on JJ Redick to take over the head job. He was linked to the job for weeks, but his lack of coaching experience led to the team doing their due diligence. Redick has never coached at the NBA level, and there were plenty of more experienced options the Lakers didn't even look at. Jared Dudley was on the Lakers when they won a championship in 2020 and is now an assistant coach for the Dallas Mavericks. He hasn't gotten looked at for head coaching jobs, but made his aspirations clear while taking a bit of a jab at Redick. "I want to head coach, that's my dream. Some of us aren't JJ Redick and get to go right away," Dudley told Clutch Point's Joey Mastretta in a July 9 interview. "Do you have to be able to hear to work at Bosch? Jonas Griesbaum coordinates customer orders. Do you have to be able to hear to work at Bosch?" Jonas Griesbaum coordinates customer orders at Bosch Energy and Building Solutions. Communication is essential in his job, but at the same time, it is also his biggest challenge, because the 24-year-old is deaf. In addition to a special. It's also worth noting that Dudley and Redick played together on the Los Angeles Clippers in the 2013-14 season. While his comments come off as bitter against Redick, he could just be pointing out the fact that it's odd the former guard would get a head coach without ever being an assistant. Redick has been in the mix for other head coaching jobs before, so had the Lakers not hired him, it's possible another team would have given him a chance. Dudley's comments were perceived as critical of Redick. It's true that there are many candidates who haven't gotten a chance to be a head coach who have much more experience. However, Dudley took to X to explain that his comments weren't meant as a slight toward Redick. As Dudley noted, Redick isn't the first former player to get a chance to be a head coach without prior experience. It has worked in the cases of Steve Kerr and Jason Kidd, but Steve Nash couldn't make it work. Time will tell if Redick has what it takes to have success as a coach. The Lakers were a playoff team last season but got knocked out in the first round. Redick's job is to get the team back to competing for championships. It appears he plans to do that by trying to feature Anthony Davis more. The big man is coming off a very good All-Star season where he played 76 games, which was a career high. Davis opened up about the coach's plans for him. "Redick talked about me being the hub of the offense," Davis said, per a July 7 column from Ben Golliver of The Washington Post. "That will be different. We won't know everything until training camp when we're able to get on the floor. We want LeBron James to shoot more threes. Redick wants to play fast and defend. From what he was telling me, I'm in total agreement with what he has planned for us. The goal at the end of the day is still to win a championship. You can't skip steps. If Davis can stay healthy, he's one of the best players in the NBA, but the Lakers have struggled to keep him involved consistently, especially late in games. One of Redick's most important jobs is figuring out a way to get the ball to Davis consistently in the fourth quarter of games. Lakers are perfect match for top FA who may prefer one-year deal. It's come to that point in the offseason already. Lakers fans are desperate for someone, anyone, to be added to the roster, and hope isn't lost, although it may be looking a little bleak right now. Gary Trent Jr. is one of the best available free agents remaining, and he's looking to rebuild his market value. LA could be the perfect place for him to land. It seems as though Trent Jr. has overplayed his hand in free agency this summer. He declined an offer from Toronto that would have paid him around $15 million annually, reportedly looking for a deal that would pay him somewhere near $25 million a season. However, he's yet to sign and the Raptors have pulled their offer and are moving on. That leaves Trent Jr. in an uncomfortable position. He may be forced to take a one-year deal far below what he was looking for with a team in need of his services. The Lakers would be an ideal fit. LA was ninth in the NBA in three-point percentage last season, 37.2, but was 24th in the NBA in three-pointers made per game, 11.6. New head coach J.J. Redick has stressed that he's looking for three-point shooters this offseason, and Trent Jr. is just that. He shot 39.3% from deep last season, and that's no fluke as he's averaged 38.6% from three-point range across 7 seasons in the NBA. Though he's not the big-time addition that Lakers fans were hoping to see this offseason, he's a capable scorer off the bench, career 14.3 points per game, and would certainly make the roster better than it currently is. The only question then is if the Lakers can afford to add Trent Jr. Michael Grange of Sportsnet reports an Eastern Conference GM saying Trent Jr. might not even be offered the mid-level exception. That means it's certainly possible for LA to sign him, and with options running thin, it may be smart to do so soon. Mavericks' Klay Thompson clarifies his dad's disappointment over spurning Lakers. As the Dallas Mavericks make a huge move in adding former Golden State Warriors star Klay Thompson, there was one person who was possibly more disappointed than anybody that he did not go to the Los Angeles Lakers. That person is no other than Michael Thompson, former Laker and more importantly the father to Klay, as the shooting guard spoke about him Tuesday. During his introductory press conference with the Mavericks, he was asked about his father being displeased about him not going to the Lakers since he was on the team from 1987 to 1991, where he won 2 championships. He is currently a radio color commentator for Los Angeles as well, but while the younger Thompson would say he was definitely disappointed, he is still happy for me according to a video from Clutch Point's Mavericks reporter Joey Mastretta. Yeah, my dad was disappointed. I really haven't talked to him much about it, Klay Thompson said Tuesday. At the end of the day, he was happy for me. He was a little selfish in his business interests because he wanted me to be home with the family, Klay Thompson joked. I was like, Dad, I've been in California my whole life. I got to experience something new. As he said, the 4-time champion with the Warriors was born in Los Angeles where the Lakers play as he grew up around the team because of his father's playing time. While the nostalgia goggles could be blinding for some people, the father understood why Thompson chose the decision he did as he realized that it was really a match made in heaven. He understood, and he's actually really excited for me, Thompson said. He thinks we have a great shot to do something special here, not just this year, but for many years. So, he was all on board once the dust settled, and he realized that it was really a match made in heaven. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Klay Thompson? Leave your opinion in the comments.